Some memories fade, and others cling to you like something alive. Tonight, I want to tell you about a house that never kept its owners, a house families fled from in the middle of the night, a house that waited, silently, patiently, and one winter night, it waited for us. When I was in high school, my best friend Ethan lived beside a house that was constantly for sale. People moved in, full of hope, and vanished without a trace a few months later. Lights left on, curtains open, toys abandoned in the yard. Nobody ever stayed. One freezing December evening, Ethan looked at the dark windows next door and said, "Let's check it out." Stupid? Yes, but we were bored enough to ignore our instincts. We slipped into the backyard where the shadows felt unnaturally thick. There was a dog door. Ethan slid through it, disappeared into the darkness, then unlocked the back door from the inside. The moment I stepped in, the air clung to my lungs. Stale, heavy, still. The house had no electricity, but faint light from a street lamp seeped into the kitchen through a large picture window. We sat on the floor next to an old built-in breakfast table, talking, laughing nervously. We should have left the moment we heard it. A soft, dragging sound echoed beneath the table. Slow, deliberate, too close. Ethan stiffened, staring under the bench. I followed his gaze. Only darkness. Then his entire face changed. Eyes wide, muscles locked. He screamed. The instant his scream hit my ears, my world collapsed into black. Not fading, not dimming, just a sudden, absolute void. A freezing cold wrapped around me, spreading through my spine, sinking into my ribs. It felt like someone had opened a door inside me and poured winter into my bones. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe, couldn't see. And something was on top of me, pressing down, watching. Then Ethan's hands grabbed me, violently, desperately. He dragged me backward across the floor. The cold clung to me, pulling back as if it didn't want to release me. Light suddenly exploded behind my eyes. We were outside. The street lamp glowed above us as my vision slowly returned. My body thawed, but the fear stayed frozen inside me. We sat in shock, gasping, shivering. Finally, I managed, "What happened?" Ethan looked at me, pale and shaking. "You didn't see her." "Her?" He nodded. "She crawled out from under the table. A shape, like a girl, but completely black. No face, just a silhouette." My stomach turned. He continued. "She climbed onto you, sat on your chest. She leaned forward and stared at your face like she was trying to study you." I felt sick. "Your eyes were open, but you were blind. You kept reaching out like something was covering your face." He swallowed hard. "You were ice cold, and she didn't want to let go. I had to rip you away from her." We locked ourselves in his room the rest of the night. Lights on, curtains drawn. Neither of us slept. For days, I felt something following me. A cold patch behind me whenever I stood still, like breath on the back of my neck. I avoided the house completely. Even looking at it made my skin crawl. A new family moved in a few weeks later. 2 months after that, gone. No goodbye, no moving truck, just empty. The house resets itself, over and over. Ethan and I still talk about that night, and the story never changes, not one detail, because it's carved into us. Sometimes when my room is dark and the air suddenly chills, I feel pressure on my chest. Light, but familiar. Cold, in the exact same spot where she sat. Like she remembers me, and she's waiting for another chance. If you ever pass an abandoned house and the air turns colder, don't investigate. Don't step inside. Don't look under the table. Some shadows are not empty, and some things don't let go.